Hello, and welcome to the Innovation Institute. The Institute was formed in 2009 and seeks to provide services and programs for students, teachers, and educators in Chester County. Let's hear from some of the original members and some new ones on what exactly the Innovation Institute is, how it has grown, some of the projects being developed, and why it is so very important for our students.
The Innovation Institute is a program that we came up with about 3 years ago because we see a need for our schools to change the way that we're educating students for the new world.
It's a way to provide innovative tools, to provide forward-thinking tools for school districts that may not have the resources to be able to provide them all themselves.
The Innovation Institute is made up of a number of CCIU employees who are part of our planning team.
Those who participate in the Innovation Institute changes because we have a number of different projects and we bring in different people with different expertise for the particular projects that we are working on.
Well, the Innovation Institute has been established to benefit students through instruction, but equally as important is to benefit our professional staff, to help teachers understand how they may be able to teach differently and assess what is going on differently.
There's a need today to prepare students differently for the world of work and for careers.
The old technology, the old skills of working or so are gone.
Well, we need to put our kids in the workforce. That's critical. And obviously we're having some issues as a country doing that.
But the people who thrive and move up or so are those that are flexible, that can adjust to changing situations and changing technology.
The countries that are being innovative, the organizations that are being innovative in whatever country are really the ones who are, succeeding.
One of the concepts that I think the Innovation Institute is bringing to the schools that is new is that creativity can be taught, and creativity is an essential skill in today's world.
We need to produce employees who have the skills to be successful innovators, keeping our country competitive in a global market.
Because you really can't go wrong for teaching people how to think, teaching people how to be problem solvers, teaching people how to look at things in a new way, and also to accept new ideas.
The Innovation Institute tries to instill within the students, through their teachers and schools, the skills that they will need to accomplish the tasks that are ahead of them. We have big problems that we're facing in our world today, and students have to be innovative and creative if we're going to solve them.
So we want to be in the game. We want to be able to make sure that our kids are in the game and they're able to compete globally.
We're keeping the programs all going. The ones that we started from the very beginning are still in existence, and we continue to grow them. We continue to build new partnerships within the local area and within the STEM field. There's a STEM Alliance program that's within this southeastern region.
I think we're branching out and we're looking at more tools and finding more tools. I know that we are looking for more ways of incorporating virtual environments, some modeling tools. We're also looking at STEM educational tools. We're also trying to reach more teachers. I think that's something that we continue to strive for, to reach more and more teachers. And we do have more teachers involved in the initiative and in the Institute than we've had 2 years ago.
We certainly have evolved from the stage where we were mainly looking at the basic skills of innovation and trying to understand how they could be integrated into the curriculum. Now we're moving more into the actual realm of implementation.
The projects that we've been working on over the past 2 years are, the first one is the Railroad Navy Challenge that we started 3 years ago with the Delaware Valley Industrial Resource Center. and that is still going strong.
The numbers have grown every year. We started with a very, very small group, and we ran just a summer program as a boot camp to prepare them. Now we ran a boot camp in the summer. We also ran a boot camp in the fall.
The Save Science program, which is our partnership with Temple University, is still in existence now in its 3rd year.
Another project that I was able to be a part of is called Explore Your Future. And what that is working with other organizations in the area is to put online. It's now a web-based career development process where students can go explore information, gather information if they're interested in the healthcare field, the engineering field, and biotechnology. Learn about the careers that are out there. And included in that opportunity is to match their personal interests and aptitudes with what the jobs of the future, or actually the jobs in the field, currently require. Also helping them give guidance on the level of education and training that's required to begin a career and to follow a career in any of those pathways. So through a prior connection, that was a project that was brought here to the intermediate unit and is now based entirely here and controlled and managed by the intermediate unit.
One of the projects that we're most excited about is a project that we call New Worlds. We provide this for students across the state. It's provided at no cost because we want to encourage adoption and integration into the curriculum. We use this immersive environment for various types of learning. One project that we did last year, the Real World Navy Challenge, included a nuclear power plant in the New World's immersive virtual environment, where students could go in and actually assume the role of a nuclear inspection officer. We're also using the immersive virtual environment to work with students with special needs. We've developed a apartment within the virtual environment where students can learn self-help and independent living skills. But we're doing other things other than just working in virtual environments. We're also doing online learning and developing courses for teachers around the topic of innovation and how the skills of innovation can be integrated into the curriculum.
The students participating in the Real World Navy Challenge are going through what's called problem-based learning. This is learning through the use of a project, not just out of the textbook, but given a real-world situation.
Well, we are researching whether it would be appropriate to put wind turbines into our general area. And my group is assigned kind of about the cost. So we're seeing would it really be financially appropriate, and what's the cost of building, what's the cost of maintaining it.
This project requires a lot of hard analyzation, because you have to go behind the text and figure out what you need to know to solve your problem, and seeing if wind turbines are okay or not in wherever state you want to put them in.
The idea of this is that they are learning skills that will carry over, not just in their classroom, but outside. We tend to, a lot of times the buzzword is 21st century skills. These are skills like being able to analyze a situation, communicating with other people, evaluating what you found, listening, negotiating.
It makes you think about what is really going on, because I don't really think about windmills and nuclear power plants every day. And then when you're working with a group, you also have to think how that you can get it done together, and you have to plan out what you're doing.
It's good to work in a group because you get some good collaboration with other people. You can kind of bounce ideas off them, and that's something that I find really beneficial.
Yes, I do think that this project helps develop our skills for other projects, because we can learn to communicate more and develop on our skills with researching other topics and coming together as a group and collaborating.
These are not just science skills or language arts or histories. These will apply to any job in the future. And for our students, this is what they need to know, because technically they keep telling us a lot of the jobs that our students are going to be going into don't exist today.
I believe that the Innovation Institute, first of all, benefits students. And it benefits students because it provides them with a means of authentic education that's going to be relevant and is going to be current to what's going on in the world and also in the field of education and technology.
Innovation, by definition, is something that changes rapidly. And I think having the students understand that although they've been in school for 12 years and things have moved along at a certain pace, that the world changes in a very different structure than that, and that we need to prepare them for that rapidly changing environment.
The students are the ones that are going to face the challenges, and we're going to be very, very dependent on our students to be able to meet those challenges and to solve those problems and to build our economy and to understand how to work with others and to be lifelong learners. These are the skills that students are going to need, and we need to make sure that they leave school well prepared.
It is clear that problem solving, higher order thinking, creativity, and collaboration are essential for success in the rapidly changing world we live in. The Innovation Institute continues to work toward preparing students with these skills for success in the future. Thanks for watching.